Right, welcome back. It's Brandon here. We've got some mud terrain tires that got poked 3 times by some criminal while crossing the border. He must have had like a penknife or something because they're not full slashes. So there's 3 small holes in the sidewall of this tire. I've been hearing good things about these Gluetread sidewall repairs. So we are going to get into it. Obviously, first step, grab a beer. We've got 2nd Street Brewery's 2920 IPA. Freaking delicious and I love it. Let's get into it. All right, this is the kit I got, the full-size sidewall repair kit. Comes with 3 separate adhesive containers, 2 large patches, I'd say maybe 4x4, let's see what they say, 4x4.5, 3x1.5, so but this is what comes in the kit. You've got some instructions, you've got the sandpaper, but that's how far you should space the glue. And let's get into it. It should be pretty simple. Load your beer into your tactical koozie, whatever the hell you got, and let's get to it. All right, so there's one over the A. There's one. And there's the other one. First step though is cleaning up and sanding, so let's get that done. It should be quick and easy. Pretty simple, nothing fancy there. Alright, I did just a dry test fit and I had to cut the corner off that one so I could sit in there nicely, but the hole wasn't anywhere near that, so that should be fine. That one's not on any letters or any bumps or anything. And then this one I just cut a little bit skinnier just so it wouldn't hit this part. But yeah, let's get it going. All right, good thing I read the instructions. I don't think it really applies for my situation, but if you did have like an actual slash where it was a ribbon and the 2 pieces of rubber can move apart from each other, they basically say to punch that, try to glue that seam and then get it level again before you put the patch on. I don't think that I need to do that, but I'm going to do it anyway, just to do it right. I'm getting this glue all over me, so maybe wear some gloves. All right, so it's been maybe 3 minutes since I did the last one. My camera stopped filming somewhere in the middle there, but you didn't miss anything. Essentially just gluing these pieces of rubber. It's really simple. I went around the edges on all of them just to ensure that they're gonna hold, but it says you maybe need to do that. So we'll come back in 10 minutes, we'll fire it up, see how it goes. Also, I just noticed now that these are these super fine tips that you're supposed to put on there. So that's why I was getting it all over my hands. It's a little stickier and a little more messy than it could have been, but I didn't see these little pieces, so they're in there. Don't forget about those. All right, got it up to 40 psi, which is more than I run it at normally, but I just wanted to over pressurize it, see if there were any leaks. Looks good so far. No bubbles, no sounds escaping. I'll check the PSI again in maybe a half hour, an hour. I'm also gonna do a tire rotation, so this will be on the car next time you see. But all right, I just took the PSI and it's still 40. I'm gonna drop it down to 35, and then I don't, you know, these holes are so small, I don't think it's an accurate thing. So I'm gonna leave it overnight, come back and check them in the morning, and then we'll see what the PSI is. All right, it's been a couple days. I took it off roading a little bit. Nothing crazy where I was actually like scraping the sidewall, so you know, didn't really test that. But there are a couple videos online where they show guys going on the Rubicon and really scraping the side on rocks. So I feel like it's pretty good, but I just tested it. I dropped it down to 35 because I was on the road, but it's at 34. It's hard to see that. There you go. 35. So hell yeah. I'd say these things are pretty awesome. Yeah, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, check out my other videos. We got all sorts of stuff going on around here.